Yeah, this video might be long as fuck. I don't care. We got Chaos as my ladder. You know, Ransom and V-Don. This joint got teased a few months ago. We just been patiently waiting. And of course, like most good hip-hop artists, you're going to wait till the end of the year to smack somebody in the face with some fire. So, ain't much of an intro. Ransom ain't new to the channel. I have heard the short notice joint with Lloyd Banks, so I won't be adding that joint in. But got 10 more tracks to check out. Yeah, let's go. Chaos is my ladder. Track 1, Hitless. 38 Spesh.
Me and my nigga Spesh epitomize the streets, got a dangerous vibe, too strange to describe. All I can say, we share a bond from the pain we survive. Too shameful to cry, we ain't gon' stop till our name's in the sky. Written on that blimp, the world is ours, nigga, savior replies.
Not entertained by the fables and lies. Deprioritize, learn how to shoot before I was able to drive. 4 or 5 Dracos and knives, it's enough shells in each one of these to feed a table of 5.
We able to slide, we waving that 5, that's saying goodbye. Never hired no shooters, had no faith in them guys. This lesson is brief, the Smith & Wesson I kept in my briefs. The smarter you are, pray for a law, the less you gon' speak.
You resting in peace when I'm wrestling heat. I feel extra unique whenever I invest in the death of a leech. I don't know why they messing with me. Death coming threes, I give trays to leeches like a Mexican treat.
Confess to police, every question.
Trays to leech. Oh, Mexican treat. Damn, I never could pronounce that shit. That's funny. What was like that cinnamon joint? It's an option. I had some pancakes with that shit up there. That shit was pretty good. But yo, this back and forth shit is crazy too.
Who blessed in the streets, run in the church and shoot your mama while dressed as a priest. Respect my beliefs, so you'll be laying dormant. Beat your kid in front your face, cause you the type to raise informants.
Play it cautious, nigga, the scars on my face important. It takes smalls to win. The rabbit lost when he raised the tortoise. Fiends put it in their veins and snort it. I'm a weed head, I burn enough trees to create a paper shortage.
Paid a fortune for the Rolex, the diamonds and faces flawless. Break the law with various villains willing to take the charges. Ager, we ain't gon' stop until we finish. And we ain't write the book, we just read the words that was in it.
Yeah, I told niggas look and learn about business. I'm important as the hook that fed the worms to the fishes.
Yeah, they said that we was vicious, especially when our daughters.
Yo, I'm important as the hook that fed the worms to the fishes, man. Bruh. Come on, man. Yo, how you gonna start the album off with 38 Spesh? Just going, oh, Hitless. Never mind, that makes sense.
Presents for their Christmas, wild. You just end up on our hit list.
The moral of the story is to never bet against us. This is for my felons in the trenches. Let's go. Let's go.
Fire. You know, I've been saying I want my stab and shot too with 38 and Benny, but I wouldn't mind a whole EP with just 38 and Rand either. Like they got chemistry as well. So I mean, them going back and forth like that off the jump sets the bar high for this album. And like I said, we already got the dope ass Lloyd Banks track too. So 2 all in with Ito. He got spitters on this joint. God damn. Hey, look at the feature. Oh, JR. Yo.
You on the street, the main thing you're thinking about is yourself.
Let's go.
There's no way in the world you can't think about it.
Damn, that was fire.
Yeah, screw all your miniature fairy tales and your misdemeanors. I brainstorm these Hurricane Sandys and spit Katrinas. Vivid dreamer, I stirred that pot of work like I whipped Farina. Bricks and Tina, turned into court engagements and quick subpoenas. Paid in full if Ace caught a case. Would he ever miss the cleaners? Drip the Nina, blowing off hella tools, but no need for drilling. Feeling we all get screwed, you more than food. Pass out the forks and spoons and say, have at 'em. Go get 'em. Now I got the flow, so enough I'm the last dragon. Back spasms, too old to run with heat, better ask Haslam. Super villain, sending some shooters dressed all in Black Adam.
Still ain't seen the movie yet.
Got it in me to turn sheep go. I ran with the shepherds, little homie fell but he tried. Got it grand in his effort. How many of y'all ran with the lepers? He lied, you niggas lying, man. Tigers don't dance in the desert, nigga.
Yeah, I could get you done in a gruesome fashion. Do subtraction, bullets tear through your flesh and remove a fraction. Do the math and you'll realize a lie's a new distraction. True assassin, sorta like Kobe scoring on Luka passing. You imagine things get ugly, most niggas lose attraction. Use your passion, you can get dragged to hell just to view the action. Slide like the soles on the shoes of Jackson. You lose for
Get dragged to hell just to view the action? Is that what he said?
A passion, you imagine things get ugly, most niggas lose attraction. Use your passion, you can get dragged to hell just to view the action. Slide like the soles on the shoes of Jackson, you lose for lacking. Yeah, niggas acting bad cause the plot is lost. Knock it off, a nigga that's spoiled to end up a rotten corpse. Lock the door, get slayed in your dreams. How you gon' stop this force? I'll make your lady pay for them screams. How much a holocaust? But we ain't had to take it there, let's make it clear. I'm the right hand that landed on Fraser's beard. I am the blade that class used to slay the bear.
What was that movie that came out? It wasn't a movie, it was like a skit when Rand put a bag over this bitch head and just took her out, abducted her. I just completely pictured that. He was talking about your lady paying for your costs.
You raise a gun, you was raised in fear. Save your prayers, cause with or without them, I've had an amazing year.
Facts.
Got it in me to turn.
Yeah, 3 for 3, whatever the hell I said earlier. 3 for 11. Fire. Its production is different. You know, it's. I don't know how to describe it. It's just different. Like this V-Don dude, I never heard of him before, but I mean, I heard of him, but I just never like checked out none of his work. But like, it's just different, man. Like it's crazy. All these artists can put out multiple albums in the same year, and none of them shit sound the same. Like this sounds completely different from No Rest for the Wicked. Track 3, Blissful Agony with JR and Mad Squablz.
No, I listened to him.
JR dropped the joint too. That was fire.
Listen, I'm this generation's Christopher Wallace. I'm this Sean Carter, a Najee Jones for those who's missing their fathers. Not an artist who gon' switch to a vlogger. A meticulous martyr. Music is larger, but it's missing nostalgia. Bringing that feeling back, flipping the karma. For those addicted to trauma, I flow as vicious as Dama. My soul's been dipped in.
I was talking to my homeboy, a lot of people actually, about, you know, Rand. No one fucking with Rand lyrically right now. And of course Jay got thrown into it. And Jay ain't fucking with Rand lyrically, bro. Like we gotta put that to rest. Like, prime or not, Jay is not fucking with Ransom lyrically. It's just, look at his biggest verse of the year. Compare that shit to any singular verse from Ransom. You tell me what's lyrically better. I'll wait. A 4-minute track about nothing, or whatever the hell Rand would go off about. I'll wait.
I'm known for flipping entendres. You should listen to Sandra. I'm so much more than these pricks in this genre. You crossing over, get stripped by some mambas. We 3 indigenous monsters. Evil as Reagan with some bricks from the Contras. Life is a blessing, let's stick to this mantra. My renditions are haunt you. Thinking out loud got you missing your sponsors. Your freest thoughts is worth your weight in gold. We was never free to think. Was taught to take the safest road when they oppose. Save your soul, you might have to drive but can't even pay the tolls. That pain is old, it won't go away. So we got some ways to go.
That's deep as fuck. You may drive, but you can't pay your tolls. Pay the tolls. That's deep shit right there, man. Like I said, Ransom's always giving out gems. And he's not belittling people for not making as much money as him. He's always trying to help somebody else out.
It won't go away, so we got some ways to go.
Dead every verse, I've been killing them all. Sinister thoughts, when you gotta play this game you love with no feelings involved. Say they dropping jewels, that same shit from the middle of malls. By the time you find your heroes faking, no villains to call. Too many flows.
The fake shit from the middle of the mall. Fire, man. Let's go.
Feelings of walls, try to box me in, I'm Ray Leonard with bars. Sketchy niggas get erased, I never needed a pencil to draw. Tryna compare us, Gobert dribbling balls with Lillard or Paul. I see a thread, it can't stitch to this cloth. We cut different like scissors for gauze. Had me marked for death, now understand I'm hard to...
Yo. We cut different like scissors from gauze. Like, you know, you got them sharp joints that cut through the gauze because it's like a different material. That's crazy, man. Fucking bars for days.
But ain't Mr. Cigar, can't front cause some situations came close but ain't lit the cigars. That show you astound frauds, let them get a whiff of these profound thoughts. Wicked when I sound off, the mission wasn't vicious till I found cause. Sadistic with these wishes like I'm Falcon. The kismet isn't miles gone, in fact it's at my fingertips. And when it's time to answer for my wrongs, I ain't gon' plead the fifth. I ain't gon' take the scenic strip, I'm attacking it head on. It's a fact that I'm well off, trying to proceed with grit.
Fire track. Yo, JR is so fucking like dope lyrically, man. And he's like he seems mad young. I mean, I don't know, but he got a bright future ahead of him, man. like I said, 4 for 4. Track 4, we got Lone Wolf. So I guess it's Ran Solo.
To put his hands on his code D, control me? Nah, I'm not exactly an OG, but it's the older me that stops me from being an old me. I sold D, no slow leaks, I was locking these streets up, don't creep up.
It's the old me that stopped me from being the old me? What the fuck? Hold on.
Code D, control me? Nah, I'm not exactly an OG, but it's the older me that stops me from being an old me. I sold D, no slow leaks, I was locking these streets.
I'm not an OG, but it's the older me that stopped me from being the old me. Yeah, that's fucking... that's like some metaverse shit if I ain't ever heard that before in my life, yo. So he's saying, he's saying it's the older me, you know, the mature version that stopped me from being the old me. You know, that's fucking crazy, man. Like how he said that. And that's what makes Ran one of the greatest out. Because, like, saying something like... It's not even simple, but saying something like that having to mean so much than what it actually means is just... It's impressive pen work, man. Like, it's just dope.
No slow leaks, I was locking these streets up, don't creep up. We dropped weight but was able to beef up, just keep up. Still waiting for Poppy to please us. ASAP, don't be the type to be knocking a re-up. I sleep rough with one eye.
Be knocking the re-up. ASAP Rocky got... You can't make this shit up, man. Who else is fucking rapping like this, yo? It's not fair.
Been pacing and breathing, one in the chamber. Them screams is just in case I was dreaming. I touched the face of a demon, was scared of the resemblance. Fighting for my life like that bear was in a revenant. So prevalent, was talking with some bros. They had the nerve that doesn't really matter. If chaos is your ladder, to protect the sheep, you gotta kill off the wolves. But if the sheep survive, then who gon' keep all the wolves? In order to kill a wolf, it's gonna take other wolves. But doesn't really matter if chaos is your ladder.
Unless you got a lot of sheep. I mean, maybe, I don't fucking know.
I earn all the blessings, it's a burning obsession. When you approach this game, you apply a certain aggression. It's time to learn your reflection, no need for your affection. Cause most temporary homies will teach you permanent lessons. I'm not concerned with your questions, the sheep is always left.
You said most temporary, that's some real shit too. Most temporary homies will teach you permanent lessons. Man.
You apply a certain aggression, it's time to learn your reflection. No need for your affection, cause most temporary homies will teach you permanent lessons. I'm not...
That's fucking wild, man. Like, that shit hits different when you can, like, you can relate to that type of shit, man. Like, niggas you're around for a couple months, whatever, it can teach you life lessons on whether not trusting certain people, moving differently. Like, bro, this track is insane.
With your questions, the sheep is always led astray. God is with us predators, that's why you gotta let us pray. My rivals and competitors, just praying for a better day. I'm riding like the senator, we hopping on a jet to Spain. Don't stress the pain, use it as a step ladder. Cross Euro step gather, I'm just trying to score more. Up 30 on the scoreboard, don't listen to the refs chatter. Shoot 3 and then I walk off like the rain or maybe Steph rather. Step past you, bless actors, lonely as wolves look for the best pasture.
My favorite track so far, bruh. Fucking messages, bars, beat. It has everything. It's like the perfect hip-hop song on this track, man. You know, it... Fucking Christ. This shit might be better than No Rest for the Wicked. Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you. We only 4 tracks in. But... Next track we got Calm Before the Storm. It's like a little Calm Before the Storm thing. There was funny. Oh, nah. I'm thinking about the Walking Dead episode 9/15. Well, everybody got their heads cut off. The episode was called Calm Before the Storm. But then the next episode was the actual storm, which was mid as fuck. But I'm assuming this next track might be crazy. It's like calm. And the storm coming in. All right. Slow build to it.
You just glance over scripts and never know the plots. So many occupied with designer clothes or they hoes and ops. Rappers who couldn't load a Glock but grow some locks and tell you that you ain't shit cause you sold some rocks. Then party with...
Hold on, man.
scripts and never know the plots. So many occupied with designer clothes or they hoes and ops. Rappers who couldn't load a Glock but grow some locks.
Rappers couldn't load a Glock but grow locks. God damn it.
You that you ain't shit cause you sold some rocks. Then party with the same nigga who sold some rock. So keep what little soul you got. I'm everything you know you not. My abilities to read a room is the reason that I stay at home a lot. I've grown a lot. You can't pay.
Yo, my abilities to read a room is why I stay at home. Yo, and this beat's crazy too. Oh my god, yo. I might not even pause the rest of this fucking track, man.
Perfect picture in Photoshop, too slow to crop. That's why I look side to side when I stroll a block. That's how my brother Born did it. Tormented, you adopted the dark when we was born in it. Scorned it. I came out the booth, it looked like a storm hit it. Horrific, them contracts lying, they put their claws in it. So,
bro, I'm bringing this shit back. And he got the storm tying in with the fucking the calm before the storm and having the storm in the intro of the track. I'm going all the way back. This shit's crazy. Yo. Oh man. This album is fucking great.
you just glance over scripts and never know the plots. So many occupied with designer clothes or they hoes and ops. Rappers who couldn't load a Glock but grow some locks and tell you that you ain't shit cause you sold some rocks. Then party with the same nigga who sold some
rocks, bro. Come on, bro. Fucking hip.
What little soul you got? I'm everything you know you not. My abilities to read a room is the reason that I stay at home a lot. I've grown a lot. You can't paint a perfect picture in Photoshop. Too slow to crop. That's why I
can't paint a perfect picture in Photoshop. It's slow to crop. Yo, you can't make this shit up, man. Like, who's fucking with Ram right now?
I decide when I stroll.
Fuck right now. The past 2 years, like who the fuck's man?
That's how my brother Born did it. Tormented, you adopted the dark when we was born in it. Scorned in it. I came out the booth, it looked like a storm hit it. Horrific, them contracts lying, they put their claws in it. So forfeited, fuck all critics. Giants don't involve midgets, yeah, that's a little tongue in cheek. Said fuck the world cause you broke and thought shit would come for free. Now them thoughts don't comfort me. Not when I almost lost my life. Out of town in South, mama said it don't grow on trees, but I see the roots of evil. Why was we even selling dope? That was never gonna move the needle. Too illegal. Most people resent the things that they do to please you. Who is equal? I've been on a garlic tear with these bars lately. What y'all rate me? I passed all the limitations that y'all gave me. Every scab is a movie, truly. Just call me Scorsese. What God made me? Was born in a pack of wolves and they all raised me. Now I'm just letting y'all chase me. Who's saying I ain't winning this race? I'm great when these odds face me. Who claiming I ain't been in this space? I'm placed out in Mars, baby. You all crazy. Look, nigga, it's
that's what my homie was telling me about too, because we talk about the God tier and the alien tier shit with hip hop, with rappers, period. And damn if he ain't say he's up in Mars, bro, and putting him at God tier, yo, this is the best track on the album easily.
How good you been doing is how long you been doing good, nigga. Hood nigga was placed in these circumstances, but earned my chances.
Yo, V Don, give this man a fucking award, bro. Insane. Yo, these past few tracks, Lone Wolf, Most Dreadful Symphony. Oh, I didn't even mention the name of the track, Most Dreadful Symphony. You can hear that shit in the background in the fucking the song itself. V Don, he on one, man. Next track we got Toxic Love.
But you know, brother, it's on. Your future riding on the judge's arm. Another morning where a mother mourns. Whatever flourish when the lights off. Gonna scatter when you gotta cut them on. Cold nigga, but the blood is warm. Cut them.
He had a sunrise before the sunrise fucking line on No Rest for the Wicked. I can't remember the exact reference, but it's cool he's using the mom version of that shit next one. Or this one.
When the gun is on, niggas kick you when your back turned, but I always tell you who you frontin' on. Why you walking with your chest out? The night of victimize another pawn. Fuck who you would've been, cause I'm on the outside but looking in. They say that it's hell when the person you are meets the person you actually could've been. You stayed in that box that they put you in. When the kitchen is hot, what you cooking in? The crabs in the barrel to pull you in, so I'm shooting the barrel of bullets in. Yeah. What's the use of speaking your problems? Cause 90% don't care and the 10 that's left glad you got them. Yeah. What's the use of grieving? You shot him when 10% probably caring and 90 left just forgot. Yes, they saying the love is law. So we never talk vows. When the love is stronger than a person, you don't wanna hurt him, it becomes a burden. Why would you cut their heart out like a surgeon? Couldn't get the love, instead you got a Birkin. I bet you heard another virgin, cold-hearted.
Couldn't get love, but you got a fucking bag. Like, damn.
Always get your burning. What good is life without the lessons? You don't get the blessing if you never learn it. Cause I don't let no one stress me out. The only thing that you left was doubt. Sometimes the thing that you want the most are things that you would do best without. Say you turn your back, you pull a fucking trigger. All because a nigga, what was yours? Yeah, they saying the love is lost, and love is lost. Nah, I'm saying that love is war. You gon' tell your girl I love you, baby. She gon' tell you that she wants some more. All the stressing it'll drive you crazy. What happens when the love is run its course?
Toxic love, man. I mean, shit. This is real shit, man. I mean, what can you say? I mean, shit. Niggas don't really care about, you as a person. They just care about what you got. For the most part, there's a few people that will actually look out for you, be behind your side and all that. But for the most part, you can't trust these niggas, man. Next one, we got Burning Bridges.
Yeah, the best actors get the best parts. Would you rather be accurate or be less harsh? Don't be closed-minded, someday we all should address thoughts. Pressure makes diamonds, so you should probably expect force. I bet I grow on my next laws. We taking off, I'm about to set course.
As you should. You gotta learn from it. As you fucking should.
Soul into my chest horse. I don't stress a list that I was left off. To keep it all real, I just expect more. When you say you blessed, what exactly is you blessed for? When you say you next, what exactly is you next for? Cliche rhetoric I never have respect for. You never drop the chip in your circle, so why you playing connect for? And now they calling him
You never dropped the chip in your circle, so what you playing connect for? Yo, man. Yeah, alright.
Cause he can change the game like Tim Donaghy, a grim odyssey. I don't sing these hymns modestly, him honestly. Top 3 logically, no mythologies. I'm a level above, about 30 levels above any level you was. You would have to mimic my style for the level of budge and still couldn't level it up. With me there's a level of trust. Even if I was to drop several, the fall would be so severe that the impact filling up my first needle. I ain't never learned legal, never let the word cheat you. I don't wanna hurt no more, but hurt people hurt people. Seen a preacher with a bottle, crying on a church steeple, giving me the side eye, acting like we weren't equal. Chaos.
You gotta think about, like, with the whole toxic love thing, whatever, like, a man getting abused is gonna beat up the next woman he comes across. You know what I'm saying? Hurt people hurt people. They don't admit it, but they are. Bitches do the same thing. So I mean, or someone that's struggling that need a bag, they gonna hurt somebody else to take theirs. So I mean, it's hurt people hurt people. This fucking thing is easily one of the best albums this year, man. This is crazy. Next track we got Chaotic Ceremony.
Yeah. Shit about to get real fast. I don't talk a lot. I like action. I like making shit happen. They done told me I was nothing, but I made it something. What we really speaking about? Yeah, we them niggas read about. The corner jumping, I'ma read the route. Receive a bullet if you reaching out. I got a chopper sounding like the speakers in a Puerto Rican house. I got a block of powder for the least amount. They gotta see a drought.
I can't roll my R's, but you know exactly what he's talking about.
Why would you agree to leave him out? Why is you a G on these accounts? But when it's live, niggas reels turn to an appeal. What you niggas leaving out? I'd rather have it here than be without. I'd rather have it fit than be in doubt. I'd rather have it cheer than leak it out. Cause if the math is clear, it evens out. We them niggas ain't no need for clout. You want attention, I can make a mention. Put you in detention. That's because the principles made me a legend. Coming from a peasant, now I'm independent. Diamonds independent, I wasn't defended. Now I'm a descendant of niggas who meant it. My sins is repented, my spirit is
breathe, nigga.
Niggas appearing offended. Make sure you hearing attendance. I put that fear in a menace. Whipping a pot, turning that water to rock. I get it clear like a chemist.
Blowing. Made that shit look easy, man. I heard Short Notice, fire ass track. Ran went off. Banks was a good feature. All the features so far has done a joint. Or I guess, yeah, I can say that. Because the last song just has Ran on it. Yeah, all the features did that shit on this album easily. I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm not gonna record it. So good as it was last time. Track 11, final track, Late Nights and Early Mornings. You started with 38, so how you gonna end this joint out?
Gotta use that. Gotta climb that ladder. Turn me up. Yeah. Listen. It's such a vivid performance, yes. The hurt in every verse, hear that pain that lives in the chorus. What little life I had, bet your ass I lived it enormous. I passed the limits of all this, the crack inflicted informants, the traps and littered apartments. You ran in the flesh, I'll handle the rest. Let me teach the language of death. Look, I'll be breaking down each phase. Let's go. In the morning when you're awake, you just gotta earn. Make a living throughout your weekdays. Damn. Yeah, we got no
making earning throughout your weekdays. Bro, man, I'm done. I'm fucking done, man. This shit is not fair.
To be friends, only the strongest survive to make sure the weekends pretend, cause that's what most people do, they don't see it through. That's why you won't believe this view. Toast a life on a sea of blue, frozen ice on the sweetest fruits. No advice if you need the truth. The Lord done put the world on my shoulders twice, cause I needed proof. Yeah. We gon' keep this shit between me and you. I told Tom Force, send me mine before you release the shoe. Vidon told me chill out, duffel, this ain't the beat to use. I told that nigga I don't use beats, I put the beats to use. He is loose, back for the money, just like a cheap masseuse. He is shoot, back of the scully, buddy, you leak the truth. But I don't need no violence on these violins. Good against my evils, who's deciding on which side to win? Yeah, on these violins, good against my evil, who's deciding on which side to win? Yeah.
Hey, yo, Ran, these niggas can't fuck with us, man. It's the trust. We bring something different to the table, man. We the most authentic, man. These guys is hiding behind lies, that's why they uncomfortable. Huh. We confident because we know ourselves, we know our capabilities, we know our purpose. We nothing like y'all.
You get the trust? Yo. Couple things, man. I don't know if V-Don stands for Violin Don, but hats off. I mean, I'm wearing the beanie, so I can't take my shit off. But, you know what I'm saying? Yo, dope-ass producer, especially first time hearing this guy all the way through. Another thing, the Trust roster. I was just talking, once again, we was talking about how the Trust roster was just stacked up. You know, how it could have been, because really, I want to say the only person outside of 38 that's fucking with Rand would have been Fred the Godson. You know, that's just... Oh, man, that's just the thing. Rand, Fred, 38, Shay. You might as well throw JR in there, too, because I'm almost positive within the next couple of years, JR is going to be on Trust. Roster is ridiculous, man. Lyrically, they're unmatched. Like, to be this consistent, anybody can, you know, take 3, 4, 5 years to make an album or whatever, but these guys doing this shit every other month damn near, or every 3 months. You know what I'm trying to say. This joint, like I said, I was going to do my top 10 list after this, but I also got to check out the Absol album, so that might be next week. But yeah, favorite tracks easily, no particular order. Late Nights, Early Mornings, and Most Dreadful, Symphony, Lone Wolf, Hit List, All In. Bro, this whole joint, like, come on. Reading this shit back, I'm like, what am I talking about? Even a Chaotic Ceremony joint, man, this shit's crazy. It's like his 3rd or 4th album this year, bro. Like, it's not fair. I just called fucking Bodie James MVP of the year, but I mean, he did put out more work, but lyrically, Rand's is on a whole nother level, man. Like, he's just, it's literally nobody fucking with him. It's crazy. But anyway, that's it. Let me know some of your favorite tracks. Take it easy.